Hello, brothers and sisters in Christ. This is Ashley Walker with Kind Heart Ministries. And I just want to start off by saying thank you so much to everyone who is supporting our ministry. And I also want to talk to all of you possible new subscribers to my channel, because I want you to know that there are people over here in India that need your help. And my husband and I have really started this ministry 2 years ago. He actually was searching for a church or some Christians to partner with him to help him help the beggars of India for 15 years before he met me, with no success. And after we got married, we tried for a few years emailing churches, trying to find someone to partner with us to help us, with no success. And then my dear brothers in Christ, Brother Tracy, he helped me start my YouTube channel. And as it turns out, the Lord has put a wonderful family of supporters together for us from around the world to care for the poor here in India, people who you've never met. Thank you so much for being the answer to their prayers. I mean, these people were born in poverty with no opportunities, no job opportunities. It's not like in America where you can just go to McDonald's and get hired no matter what your qualifications are. No, here in India, if you were born into the begging community, there's no possibility for you even to get an education, or to be lifted up from that lifestyle at all. So these people are born and die homeless, and it just breaks our hearts, because I mean, Raja has been wanting to help the poor ever since he was a teenager, and he's seen these families grow up and have children, just in this hopeless lifestyle. And we really want to change that, and God is so good. I mean, he helped us get land when we had nothing, and land here in India is actually very expensive, believe it or not. The cost of living here is very cheap, but land is very expensive, and God helped us get 1.5 acres and put a fence on it, a well, and electricity, and a playground for the children. And we've been trying to raise money for a long time to build houses for the homeless families. And I have been really discouraged over the past several months, because with the amount of donations we're receiving, we can only keep them from starving. We feed about 200 families every month, and we have a list of our families on our outreach list, and we just rotate between each group of beggar families and the homeless and the leper colonies every month. And so I had gotten discouraged because we couldn't save up to even build one house. We just couldn't let all these people starve to death while we're building a house for the homeless people. So with the amount of views that we got on our last video of our baby being born, we were just shocked. We didn't know we had that kind of audience possible. And I just want to encourage you to please sign up for our email newsletter update for Kind Heart Ministries. My email is ashleysingforhim@gmail.com, because I email our supporters every month to let you know what we're doing. And we would so much appreciate your prayers. And please tell your family and friends about our ministry, because we are representing people who have no one else to care for them. We're a voice for the voiceless. And I feel like I haven't been doing a good enough job raising support for them because they're still homeless. You know, if you saw these families on the side of the road, the conditions they're living and dying in, you know, it's just really amazing that they're surviving out there. They have no door to lock from any predators. They're dangerous snakes that can just crawl into their tents. And we appreciate your prayers for their safety, but we're also believing that God will help us to start to build homes for them on our land. And Raja estimated that we could build a house for as cheap as $3,000, $3,000 or $4,000, and it might not be the most beautiful or elegant house, but it'll keep them safe from the elements and from predators. So yes, so we would appreciate any new subscribers. And I almost forgot I was going to tie this video into the rapture and how that ties into what we are doing here in India. Well, ever since the beginning of 2019, the Lord started telling me he's coming soon, he's coming soon. And I was expecting him to come at any minute. I mean, I even heard shofars sounding in the forest of Michigan, and people around the world have been hearing that. And I know the Lord is coming soon. And what is he going to say when he divides the sheep from the goats, you know, at the judgment at the end of the world? He's going to say, "Come, you blessed of my Father, because I was hungry, you gave me food. I was thirsty, you gave me drink. I was naked, and you clothed me. I was homeless, and you took me in." And what will he say to the wicked? He will say, "I was hungry, you didn't feed me. I was thirsty, you didn't give me a drink. I was naked and homeless, and you didn't help me." And both the righteous and the wicked will be shocked. Like, the righteous will say, "Lord, when did we do that for you?" And he will say, "Inasmuch as you have done it for the least of these my brothers, you've done it for me." And the wicked will also be shocked. They didn't think they were responsible for people on the other side of the world, when actually they were responsible to do everything they could to make a difference in the world. And the Lord is making Raja and I an example, because we were very poor when we started this ministry. I was homeless, living in my car when the Lord called me to India. And it was such a miracle that I arrived here. And Raja was from a very, very poor family, and we didn't have any support. We just started helping the poor with what we had, and God has blessed us and multiplied us. So I just want to encourage you to be ready at any day Jesus may come. I just pray that in eternity you will have laid up treasures in heaven, the kind that last and don't fade away. And I hope that these beggar families will walk up to you in heaven and say, "Thank you for caring about us when no one else did." So God bless you all. Okay, bye.